provided by Thomas Allgeier and Frennis, based on the most relevant post on LinkedIn about channel marketing in CW3132. Frennis is a B2B market research company working with enterprises to optimize their campaigns with account and executive insights far beyond AI. Welcome, everyone. Our team has been digging into the most relevant channel marketing posts on LinkedIn these past couple of weeks. And what we found bubbling up really highlights some crucial shifts.
Definitely.
Our mission today is simple.
Okay.
Give you a shortcut to being incredibly well-informed about this dynamic B2B channel landscape all in one go.
Right. And this deep dive, it isn't just about what's happening. We're here to pull out those surprising facts and actionable insights. The goal is to help you understand why these trends matter, giving you, broader context for your own strategy.
Exactly.
We'll be sharing insights straight from the B2B marketing pros shaping these trends right now.
Okay, so let's unpack this. One of the biggest shifts we're seeing is a fundamental reevaluation of how companies see and measure the true value of their partnerships, moving way beyond the traditional metrics.
Yeah, and what's fascinating here is a perspective from Bernhard Friedrichs. He made a really compelling argument, basically saying if we only fixate on sourced revenue, we're actually missing 90% of a program's real value.
90%? That's huge.
It is. He gave this great example of a tech partnership generating a $2 million impact. And here's the kicker, with outsourcing a single deal.
Wow. So how did that work?
Well, the impact came from influenced revenue, reduced churn, and big gains in sales efficiency. He even mentioned a bow tie framework for measuring this total ecosystem impact.
A bow tie framework.
Yeah, essentially it looks at how partners contribute across the entire customer journey, from initial awareness right through to long-term retention, not just that front-end sale bit.
That's a really profound shift in mindset, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It seriously challenges how we've always measured partner success. So, okay, if we're looking beyond just sourced revenue, what are some of those other concrete metrics companies should actually be tracking today to capture that, elusive 90% value?
That's the key question.
And once you start looking beyond the obvious metrics, how do you even pick the right partners in the first place? It sounds like testing their readiness is, critical.
Absolutely. Shugata Sanyal flagged a crucial point from Justin Zimmerman. Lots of partner programs actually stumble before they even properly start.
Really?
Because companies often pick partners based just on ICP fit, the ideal customer profile, right?
Wow.
And they skip validating deeper stuff like their internal mandate, their real motivation, or actual engagement level.
Wow, I see. So it's a surface level match, but no real commitment underneath.
Exactly. Zimmerman suggests this multi-partner test event, basically a fast, kind of scrappy way to see who's genuinely ready and committed to driving results rather than just, signing a piece of paper.
Okay, so validating commitment and capability early on, not just a theoretical fit on paper. And connecting this to building a stronger partner pipeline overall.
Yeah.
What are some of the key phases there?
Well, Ronald Wasink laid out 6 crucial phases for building that pipeline. It goes from first identifying potential partners all the way through to closing that first joint deal.
6 phases. Okay.
Yeah, and he really emphasizes prioritizing the right partners and validating opportunities early. You want to avoid those empty partnerships, where you have a signature but zero actual engagement happening.
Right, the logo slide partnership.
Exactly. And building on that, Brian Williams urges companies to focus on investable partnerships.
Investable.
Meaning those showing clear ROI, mutual value, strategic alignment, and importantly, repeatable contributions. Not just chasing logos, which raises a good question, like Calvin Rowland asks, are you investing appropriately, or should you maybe redirect your energy?
That's a critical point. So once you've got the right partners on board, it seems like influence, rather than just formal authority, is becoming more and more vital.
Totally. Richard Waldner shared this powerful insight. Partner managers often lead without a formal title, right? They shape outcomes and drive growth purely through influence, trust, collaboration. It's about getting things done through others, not commanding them.
Makes sense.
And Marta El-Bey had this brilliant analogy comparing successful B2B partnerships to cats.
The cats. Okay, I need to hear this.
Yeah. She pointed out that both thrive on trust, independence, clear boundaries, and crucially, mutual benefit. Just like you can't really force a cat to do anything. Leadership in partnerships is much more about alignment and influence than direct control. You can't just demand results. You have to build the right conditions for them.
I love that cat analogy. It really captures the essence, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You just can force it if it's not aligned. It's all about finding that mutual win. So taking that idea of influence and alignment, how does this play out internally? It sounds like aligning really deeply with customer success teams is becoming a bigger imperative.
Definitely. Andres Kaminsky's point really resonates here. He says growth truly happens where partners and customer success act like one team.
One team.
Yeah. He stressed proactive communication and really clearly defined roles. That way you can turn things that might seem like risks into win-win situations for everybody.
Okay.
And this also helps tackle a persistent misconception. Enno Luikel directly addressed that old belief that partners cannot sell, especially in software.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that one.
Right. He clarified that particularly in software, partners are often service organizations. Their sales are based on their delivery capacity, and they profit mainly from services, not necessarily from license sales.
So it's a different model.
It is. And the solution, he suggests, is planning based on realistic partner capacity instead of expecting them to act like your direct sales force. It's a fundamental misunderstanding that can really derail channel programs if you don't get it right.
That makes a lot of sense. Ultimately, then, all of this points towards a really deep commitment to consistent strategic partnering, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Scott Struble from Smartsheet highlighted that sustained growth comes from truly committed partnerships, not just, sporadic or opportunistic collaborations.
Right.
He views those opportunistic ones as inherently unpredictable from the partner's perspective, which naturally erodes trust and that long-term potential.
And does that commitment mean things like partner tiers, bronze, silver, gold are becoming less important?
Well, Greg Portnoy had a bit of a hot take on that. He argues many partner programs don't even need those tiers.
Interesting. Why not?
He calls them window dressing if the fundamentals aren't mastered first. His advice: focus on the basics. Clear onboarding, effective enablement, and actionable activation. Master those before you start adding complexity with tiers that might not mean much.
Get the foundation right before decorating the house.
Pretty much. Are you building a solid foundation, or are you just, decorating the facade?
Good question. Okay, let's shift gears a bit. What about AI? It feels like AI is popping up everywhere.
Oh, absolutely. And what's fascinating here is how AI is rapidly becoming like a core component of partner strategy.
Yeah.
It's fundamentally changing how alliances are formed and managed. It's definitely not a niche conversation anymore.
Right. Rich O'Connell had some great insights on this, didn't he? Using AI to speed things up.
Yeah, he suggests using AI to accelerate alliances by spotting those non-obvious partnership opportunities, sometimes in minutes, generating comprehensive partner briefs instantly, and creating strategic plans that, actually work.
So it's like an alliance co-pilot.
Exactly his term. Amplifying the human touch, not replacing it. It sounds like a supercharger for strategic thinking, letting alliance managers focus on the really human strategic bits.
And the hyperscalers are leaning into this hard, right?
Oh, massively. We're seeing this intense AI-first partner focused directly from them. At Microsoft, Nicole Dezen announced their Partner Skilling Hub to centralize learning, with a huge emphasis on AI. Ralph Helpter showcased partners like Ravanti Tech Consulting, already using AI with their Copilot Pack 365. Amanda Stewart noted Microsoft 365 Copilot now allows bring your own agents.
Letting partners integrate their own custom AI agents?
Natively, yeah. And Rob Fegan emphasized Microsoft is specifically betting on what they call frontier partners, those who are aligned AI first and ready to execute deals in this new AI landscape.
It is not just Microsoft, though. We're seeing similar moves from AWS and Google Cloud.
For sure. Justin Salcido announced AI agents and tools in the AWS marketplace featuring hundreds of pre-built solutions ready for enterprise deployment. Roman Kirsanov also highlighted AWS Marketplace evolving into a major AI distribution hub.
Okay.
And Google Cloud's agent space is apparently seeing massive interest, with partner-developed agents designed for seamless deployment. It's clear AI agents are becoming another key distribution channel, almost like another marketplace layer.
So this raises a big question. How are companies making sure their AI is actually effective in this partner ecosystem? It's one thing to have the tech, another to use it well.
Exactly. Cassandra Golston talked about what she calls the billion-dollar blind spot in enterprise AI.
$1 billion blind spot. Sounds serious.
It is. Her argument is that most companies are basically starving their AI of rich partner ecosystem data. She emphasized the critical need for ecosystem-aware agents, AI, that can leverage partner data to accelerate deals, identify executive relationships, really bring the whole network picture into view.
So it's about feeding the AI the right information from the entire network, not just internal data.
Precisely. You
Yeah.
need that context.
That makes total sense.
Yeah.
And Rees-Berry added to this, predicting AI will flip the entire Microsoft partner game.
How so?
He sees a future where sellers instantly know the best partners based on comprehensive data, ditching the gut feel or random anecdotes, which means, and this is crucial, partners who maintain strong data discipline, updated profiles, crisp verifications, clean records. They'll be the ones who really win and stand out in an AI-driven world.
Data hygiene becomes paramount.
Absolutely. But there are cautions too, right? AI isn't magic.
Definitely not. Krista Bartoli offered a crucial reminder. AI isn't a silver bullet. It's only as impactful as the humans and the systems it supports.
Right.
AI should enhance relationships and operational clarity, not replace them. And similarly, Ross Brown pointed out that partner strategy itself needs to adapt as AI speeds up integration work, potentially changing traditional channel motions like, say, deal registration. Margaret Adam also acknowledged the complexity of co-sell and how AI could be a game changer for better matchmaking and attribution down the line.
So while it's powerful, maybe one of the biggest misconceptions is expecting AI to just fix underlying strategic or operational problems it simply can't solve on its own.
I think that's a huge one. Technology amplifies strategy, it doesn't replace it.
Okay, so we've covered the strategic shifts, the massive role of AI. But how do you actually operationalize all this? Where does the rubber meet the road?
Great question.
It seems like that's happening when partners actively go to market, and we're seeing a real evolution there, especially with co-selling and marketplaces.
Yeah. Starting with co-selling, Ludwig Killian gave some really practical advice on nailing your first co-sell meeting.
Oh, yeah. Like what?
Basically, avoid common mistakes like having unclear asks or bringing unqualified opportunities to the table. He really hammered home preparation and alignment to set it up for success.
Makes sense. Don't waste each other's time.
Exactly. And Ryan Mayer brought a unique angle, co-selling with TEM partners, technology expense management.
TEM partners, how does that work?
His idea is to collaborate with them to find and cut wasteful spending for the customer and then position your solutions as a way to reinvest those savings strategically, framing it as an efficiency gain.
That's clever. Use savings to fund the solution.
And what's interesting, as you said, the conversation's shifting beyond just co-selling now towards co-closing.
Right. Iliji Kurowski highlighted that. What's a key difference?
Co-closing means two or more vendors joining forces right from the very first discovery call all the way through procurement, really working together to design joint solutions. It's much deeper integration.
Okay, a truly joint effort.
Yeah. And Yusuf Ali added that successful co-selling, especially in the Microsoft world, is built on transparency, trust, and engaging early to speed up impact and create real customer value. It's about a shared journey, end to end.
And this ties directly into marketplaces, doesn't it?
Absolutely. This shift to co-closing is highly connected to the rising importance of cloud marketplaces. Nida Uyasak made a strong statement. Microsoft Marketplace is heating up.
How hot?
Billions in sales, apparently, with the potential to slash enterprise deal cycles from maybe 6 months down to just 6 weeks.
6 months to 6 weeks. That's incredible.
It really is. And for ISVs, the software vendors, Nicole Barrow emphasized the absolute need for comp neutrality.
Comp neutrality.
Meaning sellers get fully compensated on marketplace deals just like direct deals, removes any internal friction. And also the need for customer incentives to make buying through the marketplace a total no-brainer.
Got it. Remove the barriers.
Exactly. And Snowflake actually offers a fascinating example of this with a smart two-pronged approach.
Oh, yeah. How does Snowflake do it?
Well, Chernobyl broke down their strategy. They use the external cloud marketplaces, AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, mainly for procurement acceleration, making it easy for ISVs to buy Snowflake's platform.
Okay.
But then they have their own internal Snowflake marketplace. This is more about customer value creation and partner monetization.
Right.
Customers can access thousands of data sets, AI models, applications directly within Snowflake itself.
So one marketplace for buying the platform, another for leveraging the ecosystem on the platform.
Precisely. It connects platform sales with ecosystem expansion really smoothly.
And the scale of this marketplace opportunity is just huge, right?
Massive. Roman Kirsanov reported hyperscalers committed cloud spending hit an unbelievable $469 billion.
Wow. $469 billion.
Yeah. So that really drives home why a marketplace strategy is so critical. You need to tap into that massive pool of capital. Talisa Carrigal reiterated that effective hyperscaler partnerships demand deep alignment with customer outcomes, strong internal enablement, and shared marketplace solutions. It has to be systemic.
It really feels like this whole ecosystem-driven world requires a fundamental rethink of sales operations itself.
No doubt. Ajuhi Saha put it very bluntly. If your sales teams are still stuck in a traditional round-robin lead model, they're just not ready for partner-led growth. It requires aligning sellers with specific partners and fundamentally rethinking comp plans and KPIs. The old ways won't work.
And it's not just tech companies anymore, is it?
Not at all. This was a surprising insight from Pablo Hanono. Even non-tech giants, think Walmart, John Deere, Bosch, MasterCard, DHL, they're running real structured tech partner ecosystems.
Seriously, with portals and APIs.
Portals, APIs, certifications, the whole deal. They're operating like genuine platform companies. It just shows how broad this channel-driven innovation has become, way beyond just core software vendors. It's permeating every industry.
That's fascinating. So connecting all this back to the bigger picture, the final piece is really about the practical ways to enable partners and drive sustainable growth using all these insights.
Exactly. How do you make it happen day to day?
Well, Eleanor Thompson gave a great practical example for enabling your internal sales teams on partners. She advocates for quarterly virtual partner showcases.
Okay, what's the benefit?
It helps sales know exactly when to loop in specific partners on deals. Apparently, it leads to new deals and also makes partners feel genuinely valued and visible internally.
Nice. Simple but effective.
And Leela Kupel had some sharp advice for partners themselves. Before you pitch anything, ask the account executives about their roadblocks and critical accounts. Find out where they need help first.
So listen before presenting. Stand out by being relevant.
Exactly.
Which underlines the need for clarity in these interactions. Bart Dirksen was very firm. A partner is not a customer, and a sales pitch is not partnership value.
Right.
Partnerships are a strategic channel, he said, and partner management is a distinct profession. It's a key distinction that often gets blurred.
And Ayanura W. reminded us that partnerships are, quote, easy to announce, hard to activate.
Isn't that the truth?
Right. It takes real alignment, execution, and patience. Way beyond just slapping logos on a slide. What do you think are the dangers if you don't make those clear distinctions internally and externally?
Oh, huge risks. I mean, you get misaligned expectations, wasted time and resources on both sides, frustration, partners feel used, internal teams get confused about roles. It just undermines the whole effort.
Yeah, makes sense. So given all that, what specific marketing efforts really move the needle for partners?
Well, Christina Karstensen outlined 5 key reasons to actually invest in partner marketing.
Good, what are they?
Extending your reach, building trust by association, especially powerful with hyperscalers, improving customer retention, accelerating your pipeline, and driving account growth.
Oh.
Pretty compelling list.
It definitely covers a lot of ground.
And Rick Courier also shared takeaways from Microsoft's Moshe Gibbs on building trust and pitching big ideas effectively within partner marketing, especially in these complex ecosystems. It's about crafting those compelling joint narratives.
Okay. Now, on the flip side of investments, what about the tech platforms themselves? Are there pitfalls there?
Oh, yes. Von Mordecai had a strong warning against building DIY partner tech platforms.
Building your own PRM or portal. Why is that risky?
He says they often fail due to what he calls feature freeze, where development just stalls out a lack of scalability as you grow, and ultimately they become a future blocker after about 18 months.
A future block?
Yeah, basically it holds you back from adopting newer, better capabilities later on. His point really reinforces the need for purpose-built tooling when it comes to partner management tech. Don't reinvent the wheel badly.
Got it. Choose specialized tools.
And maybe to bring it all back to the efficiency point, Lincoln Axon made a really interesting observation. He believes PAC partner acquisition costs is the new CAC customer acquisition cost.
PAC is the new CAC. Okay, unpack that.
It emphasizes that efficiency in your partner investments, rather than just sheer volume, is becoming the new competitive edge. You need to be just as strategic and cost-conscious about acquiring and enabling partners as you are about acquiring customers.
Right. Quality and efficiency over just quantity.
Exactly.
Wow. Okay, that was a really packed deep dive into the latest channel marketing trends from LinkedIn. From redefining partner value and harnessing AI, all the way to optimizing those marketplace strategies. We hope you found these insights valuable for your own strategic planning.
Yeah, we covered a lot, didn't we? How partnerships are evolving, what it takes to drive real measurable impact in this very dynamic B2B landscape. What really stands out to you from today's discussion? Maybe that shift to co-closing or just the sheer scale of the AI opportunity in the ecosystem. Lots to think about.
Definitely. If you enjoyed this deep dive, new episodes drop every 2 weeks. Also, check out our other editions on account-based marketing, field marketing, AI and B2B marketing, MarTech, go-to-market, and social selling. Thanks so much for joining us.
And remember to subscribe so you don't miss future deep dives.